Hello and welcome to BFM's 89.9 Seconds. I'm Chwi Lynn, joined by Melisa, Idris and Audrey Raj. It is a weekly show in which we take a look at some of the week's headlines in just under 90 seconds. What we have today, UPSR, Mahathir, royal baby. Let's get started. Earlier this week, it was revealed that the science and English papers for the UPSR were leaked, causing widespread consternation and resits. Melisa, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, when this happened, I was one of the people who got the WhatsApp chat of these photos of the papers, right? And when I got it, I was appalled. But it really made me ask that question. Would you use it to cheat? If you were 12, would you use those answers to cheat in your UPSR?
Absolutely no questions asked.
If you were a parent and had a 12-year-old child, would you use it to...
Absolutely no questions asked.
Exactly, because if you don't, what about the bell curve?
Yeah.
What happens then?
Where does your child fall on this? I mean,
you would teach your child that it's okay to cheat in
I would teach my child
public exam?
that Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France 7 times and he did it on the theory that everybody's cheating, I'm just better.
If it was just another regular school exam, I would say no, don't do this. But this is the UPSR and it's the bell curve. There's a lot of
It determines your schools after this.
Yes, and society's expectations, because family, uncles, aunties, they're going to ask, what did you get for your UPSR?
No, but then you're succumbing to the pressure of the society. We talk about how school systems are so exam-oriented, but parents are perpetuating this. If you say to your kid,
it's a larger systemic problem.
I want you to break the rules, break the law even, and to do well in an exam so I can tell my relatives that you did well and that the school can say you did well.
I would not be concerned about whether or not my child did well so that I can go to Auntie A and say, hey, your kid sucks. But it would be more about ensuring that my child gets to go to a great secondary school.
But how important is the UPSR exam anyway?
Important enough for it to be leaked?
In that case, just scrap it.
But
our second story of the day concerns former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, who has been making headlines pretty much every day of the week, criticizing, among other things, 1MDB, our current Prime Minister, just all sorts. Audrey?
Well, his comments really doesn't make much difference to me. But why is it news? I guess it's because of the things he says. I mean, he called 1MDB a pretend sovereign wealth fund.
Yes.
Things like that makes news, I guess.
I think the question really is, why do we still care, right? That he makes the news. He does. I do. I really do. And it could be because I'm a news junkie and I'm going to declare I'm no pro-Mahathir supporter here, but I click on every headline that he says. A headline with his name, Mahathir says this about Najib, Mahathir says this about Malays. I will click on it.
No, and I think it's because, he was Prime Minister for such a very long time, right? And because we're still seeing a number of his policies being put in play.
Well, the three of us, we grew up during his tenure. That's true. That's all we knew was Mahathir's
But at the same time, when I look at what he has to say now, all I see, to my mind, are, it's attention-seeking behavior. Look, what did he actually do?
What makes it so good? It's so juicy. It's sensational.
But it has no impact, right? I mean,
I disagree. In terms of impact, I think he's saying what I'm thinking but don't have the guts to say.
Melisa.
I'm sorry, it's true. When he says Malays are lazy and ungrateful or whatever, sometimes I think it, but he says it.
But what if it was Badawi who said that Malays were lazy or ungrateful? Would that be the same to you? Would that feel the same to you?
No, I probably would not click on that simply because I feel now Mahathir he's free to say whatever he wants. There are no allegiances anymore.
But it's an exact note. He's not in power anymore. He's not our leader anymore. And it's baby news now because earlier this week, Prince William and Kate Middleton announced that they are expecting their second child. And what I didn't enjoy about the announcement, among many other things, is the fact that the BBC, for start, announced it with a breaking news banner. How is this breaking news?
Okay, BBC we can forgive, given it's the royal family in the UK.
Yes.
But I still think it's news. Maybe not breaking news in Malaysia. I get it for the BBC, but it's still news.
It's not breaking news anywhere.
It is breaking news because it is breaking. It's not breaking news, but it is news because this child is in line for the throne.
Because a 30-something-year-old couple married for a number of years, already having a healthy, happy first child, had a second child.
This 30-something couple is in the public interest. This 30-something couple brought back public public limelight
Maybe
to the
they
UK
shouldn't be
monarchy.
of public interest. I mean, that's
But
something
we've
I would...
made them.
but
We've
this-
bought the magazines. We've looked at pictures of baby George.
Which
We've
is what
looked
I'm
at Kate
trying-
Middleton's wedding dress.
Maybe we should stop doing that. Although the wedding dress is beautiful, but maybe we should stop doing that, is what I'm saying.
No, but were you not invested when Diana passed away? Didn't you feel that as well?
I did, but at the same time, that's part of the romanticization of this royal family.
Was that not
right?
breaking news for you when
That
she
is a
passed away?
It was part of a larger problem. You know, there was paparazzi, there was car safety, there were just so many other
No,
things
but that's
to
a
do
really
with it.
good point, Audrey, because we report deaths in the news and we make a big deal of them. Why should we not report life as well? That is news.
Because deaths, okay, both births and deaths are a natural part of life, but deaths have larger issues to do with them. You know, there's drug abuse, there's depression, there's so many things. A birth, two people,
Well, we report babies from other royal families as well. The Japanese royal family.
Princess
she had
Aikido,
fertility
yeah.
issues. And that is it from us for this week's 89.9 seconds. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure you'll agree. Bit of a wide range of topics and ages, really. If you have any comments for us, please leave them in the box below. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to video.bfm.my. See you next week. Thank you so much.